IF Warriors, today we're going to talk about if intermittent fasting is for everybody. Once again, I am an advocate for intermittent fasting, but I'm also a realist as well. I want to give you practical information that you can use for your everyday life to assist you in losing weight, getting to the body that you want to get to, and gaining the health benefits that you want to gain from intermittent fasting. But I've seen a lot of videos out there, or where the top gurus are saying, the top, and by gurus I don't mean intermittent fasting gurus, I mean fitness gurus that proclaim that intermittent fasting is part of their lifestyle or part of something that they actually do, and it's not just something that they're trying to bank on to get views or to get attention. So the gurus, the fitness gurus, not the intermittent fasting gurus, the fitness gurus, I've seen some of them say, well, intermittent fasting is not for everybody. Intermittent fasting is a tool that you can use, but if you have this thing, if you're an actual athlete, then why are you doing intermittent fasting? If you're if you do CrossFit, why are you doing intermittent fasting? If you do all these different other scenarios, why are you doing intermittent fasting? It ain't all about looks. If you don't care about looks, if what your main thing is not about looks, then you shouldn't do intermittent fasting, because intermittent fasting is about looks. Really? You're gonna say intermittent fasting is about looks? It's like, how do I do a parallel comparison to that poor argument that intermittent fasting is about looks? Like, if you don't care that you look lean, then you shouldn't do intermittent fasting. How do I do a comparable argument to that? Let me think. That's like saying, why buy an electric car when an electric car is all about saving money on gas? If you don't care about saving money on gas and you got money to spend on gas, then why are you buying an electric car? No, there's other things to buying an electric car. There's other things to it. For example, the environment being a positive input on the footprint of the chemical waste and the environment and the atmosphere. If you want to go in that direction and you want to assist in that, and you want to be one less person using gasoline, then that is a reason for using an electric vehicle. So to just completely put everybody in a bubble of is just to look good, that intermittent fasting is just made for you to look good. Like, if you don't care about looking good and you care about being a best athlete in whatever this thing or whatever that thing, then you shouldn't do intermittent fasting. I honestly and truly believe, and of course, there are people that have specific variables that the doctor may recommend them not to do something, just the same way that someone cannot eat peanuts because they can literally pass away because they're allergic to peanuts. I'm not going to go ahead and tell everyone that peanuts is for you. Of course not. There are those percentages of people that have certain, that is a variable that I'm not aware of, that may make fasting something that can be harmful to them, and that is with anything in this world. There are people that may have a resistance, chemical resistance within their biological makeup that doesn't let them do something, okay? So with that discretion there, to me, intermittent fasting is for everybody, and it goes levels and layers than any other regiment, system, diet of allowing everybody to come into it. I mean, look at this. There's health benefits to it, right? There have already been studies done by Washington University, and you can look up these studies that prove that there's a higher rate of a longer lifespan if someone does intermittent fasting, or if, like from animal studies and from human studies done where they noted that things like certain diseases, certain things were minimized from the people that were doing intermittent fasting. So there are health benefits there. There's also health blood that was taken, things like that prove certain variables in fasting that has improved health, right? So, and that comes from detoxifying yourself from food, allowing your body to recover from having to constantly break down food, and then refeeding your body where now it's stronger. So there's health benefits to it. So to just completely disregard the health benefits is something that should not be done and should not be taken seriously if someone just tells you that intermittent fasting is not for you if you care about more than just looking good. Because if you care about health and you care about looking good, then intermittent fasting is for you. And I feel that is everybody. Now, the way intermittent fasting allows you to go even one step further to incorporate everybody is if you do the Atkins diet, you can do intermittent fasting. If you like to eat carbs, if you do a lot of carb backloading, that's your thing, you can do intermittent fasting. If you're a vegan and you only want to eat non-animal products, you can do intermittent fasting. If you're a meat eater and you care about meat eating and you don't care about being a vegan, you can do intermittent fasting. If you wake up at night and go to sleep during the day, you can do intermittent fasting. If you wake up during the day and go to sleep at night, you can do intermittent fasting. If you ride a bike or skateboard or whatever you do, intermittent fasting does not take anything away from you. Nothing at all. It is just an added element to whatever thing that you're doing. So not only is it for everybody in terms of health and all these different things, with the discretion, of course, of anybody who has specific variables that doesn't allow them to fast, it also does not interfere with any other diet system at all. At all. And one thing, like a lot of people has always constantly asked me to do is my full day of eating. And one reason why I don't do my full day of eating, or I haven't done it yet, which I will do it, but it'll be more as a gift than informative, because to me, I'm advocating for intermittent fasting, and it doesn't really matter how you eat. That won't change intermittent fasting. You understand? So if you eat a bunch of Oreos, yes, it's going to be unhealthy. But of course, if you're within your calorie limits, you're going to lose weight, you're going to gain weight, whatever you're trying to do. But yes, it's going to be unhealthy. You know that Oreos is going to be unhealthy. Some people want more and more and more to lose weight, when if you just follow the intermittent fasting system and you're within your calorie deficit, you will lose weight. But this goes to the notion that anything you do can still revolve around intermittent fasting. Anything you do. If you want to fast at night, you can fast at night. If you want to fast in the morning, you can fast in the morning. It does not matter. You understand? So please, don't let these people tell you that intermittent fasting is not for everyone. If you're an athlete, if you're this, if you're that you need constant protein. Constant protein has been overused. You do not need constant protein in your body every single second, every 3 hours, or whatever the case may be. As long as you can get your protein for the day, then you're fine. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you have any other questions for any other videos that I've had in the past, I have one here, I have one there, and if you want to watch them, go ahead. And also, please subscribe. I would gladly appreciate it. See you next time, IF Warriors. Have a great one.